Shalom and good day all. This is Tehillim29 with Comic Boom and Javier Smoker.
Hello. Boom.
As today we cover The Road to Rebirth,
The final
Superman,
days of
The Final Days of Superman.
Yep. The final days of New 52 Superman.
Yes.
More precise.
Yes, and today we're seeing the end of the New 52 Superman and moving into the Rebirth one.
Yep. Alright, the one we all know love. Which, okay. We probably heard the backstory then about this story. Oh, who goes first?
All right. Go ahead, Tillium. You're going to go first, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I was going to cover the first issue, so let's get started.
Oh.
And this is called Part 1, The Morsel Coil. We've got Tomasi on it. We've got Michael Janin as the artist and colorist. He also covered the cover.
Yep.
And really nice cover. I'm using my trade for this as well.
Same.
And we start off in the good old Fortress of Solitude.
Yep.
And we see this New 52 Superman along with Crypto, I believe.
Yeah, because of the super dog. Like he said, I'm dying.
With the innumerable tests, we've got him basically putting himself under the medical facilities that he has at the fortress.
Yep. It's weird now. And no one tells comprehend this, starting to understand what it has become what is. Yep.
And as we can see with this Superman, he actually has been through quite a lot, to even kryptonite poisoning of a sort, which has affected him and his body.
And the reason why he... Oh, sorry.
Absolute nastiness.
Yep. The reason why he did that was because to get his powers back. Why? Because as Comic was showing us, there are three factors. One was the Dark Side War storyline, which happened during Justice League, which that didn't get to finish until the end of the story. The second one was the Truth Arc with Ben Savage, which was bad. That entire story, the Truth Arc was just garbage. It was a whole story. What the fuck? Do not read. Okay, you want to read it, fine, go. But you're just gonna blow your brains out. It's just horrible. And
another thing that you also notice too with this Superman is that you see him wearing a pair of jeans in the kryptonite scene.
Yep. With that, again, that's the Truth Arc.
Well, they did a good job, I think, with this end of Superman story, because they at least brought in all the stories from Dark Side War, from the Truth storyline, and even from the Hitchens Justice League arc where Rael showed up. So at least they tried to incorporate continuity, which was really good.
Oh yeah, that story. I forgot it even happened because that story got delayed. To the point that I didn't know that book even ended. It got so confusing, but I didn't give it anymore when that book didn't finish. And when it finished, I said, "Oh, okay, it's been years. I don't care anymore." Like without that story, I banned shit because of how boring it was. Like I didn't forget that story ain't finished. Like I forget. Alright, confirm. When did Brian Judge finished? When did the story finish? I'm trying to draw a blank.
When did what finish?
The Brian Hicks story with Wow. Like the when Superman finally like wow, the third panel, the Dark Side War, the Truth Arc, and then the final one right there.
Well, the battle with Rael, that was the Justice League. I'm pretty sure that wasn't that the Justice League series with Hitchens? That was the DCU Justice League story.
Yep.
I thought where he battled Rhea.
Yep, that's right. That one. Like, when did it finish?
When did it finish? Oh,
Yeah.
I never. I know it was. I think it was delayed, but good Lord, I'm not. I mean, obviously it finished before the story arc, but I can't specifically remember.
I can understand that, and honestly, I don't blame you because it's such a story that got so delayed to the point I didn't know it finished. So I just abandoned shit because I didn't know what this wasn't finished yet.
Yeah.
Well, as we continue on to the next couple of pages, we see some vulnerability coming from this Superman.
Yep.
As number one, he expresses his anger towards the situation that yes, he's dying,
Yep.
but not being able to go out of his way to save all the people that he wants to save. I like one thing that it's pointing out here, that he feels like he's abandoning the people that he wants to save.
Yeah. The guy says New 52 Superman. Because we didn't get New 52 Superman for years until this story. And
yeah. Obviously, Superman is selfless. They did a really good job here. The writer, I think it was Tomasi.
It was Peter
writer,
J.
right?
Tomasi.
Yeah. Tomasi,
Yeah, he did a really good job here of nailing Superman's character about his selflessness. I actually, to be honest with you, I wasn't a huge fan of the Superman in the New 52, but I really enjoyed Tomasi's portrayal of Superman, and I really enjoyed his portrayal here. I actually got to like Superman just when I was starting to like him. He died.
Yep, same here. Tomasi and I understood Superman far better than anyone New 52. Let's face it, the New 52 Superman stories were all horrible. The only good thing that came out at the Iron Man was Grant Morrison's Action Comics, and that's it. Scott Leo was just garbage. The other New 52 Superman, bad. But you get Doomsday, you're gonna be crap the fuck. All the fucking time. People just Jesus Christ, that crap the fuck and said New 52 Superman was a nightmare. I can't explain the story. Okay, Oprah got canceled because no one gave it out about a book.
Alright. And just before he leaves this fortress, not the Fortress of Attitude, but the Fortress of Solitude, we actually get a nice little panel here where we've got Superman along with, I think, Supergirl there, and the other is Ma and Pa Kent. Like, one representing Krypton, one representing Earth, but they both play a part in this character's life, to which is throughout the whole of Superman. We then move into the area of China within the next couple of pages.
Actually, sorry to interrupt, but those four statues, I am the only thing that dies Supergirl. I think that's probably looking at Joel and his wife, Laura.
That might make sense.
Yes, the statues. One model podcast, that part is true. But the other one is Joel and Laura. Who are his role models.
Well, I never read the New 52 Superman, so...
you are missing that.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Well, we move forward, and we're going to China.
Yep.
At Los Plateau in the Shaanxi province.
Translate for Mandarin Chinese. With Dr. Omen.
Yep.
Who, Dr. Omen? Okay.
I got no idea, to be honest.
Dr. Owen played the main
Like a bit of
factor.
a plot character. But the suit is interesting. I'll give it that.
Yeah. Dr. Owen, I think, even a major factor in all new Superman, the Chinese Superman, King and Kong.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, actually very interesting character, in my opinion. But if you only Superman both from Rebirth. Wait, Colin, do you know who Dr. Omen is?
Honestly, I don't remember her. I just when I read this storyline, I was reminded of her, but I don't remember her from any previous storyline. No. I mean, I know. I think she's just involved here. I'm not even sure. Isn't she involved here somehow? There's an energy blast that ends up infecting an average citizen who becomes infused with Superman's memories, and he kind of becomes the fake Superman in this storyline. And that's one of the side subplots of this story.
Yeah,
I
think that was true.
That she might accidentally have set off an energy. But no, but the art here is fantastic. I mean, Mikkel Jennings' art here is fantastic. It reminds me, I'm excited for his artistic run on Wonder Woman begins in a couple months. And I'm really looking forward to Mikkel Jennings drawing Wonder Woman regularly. It should be quite good.
That should be good.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
But you might as well continue on to heal him.
Yeah, well.
I'm just summarize the story and I'll just follow along with the pictures.
As we continue along, we've got this new 52 Superman leaving the fortress once again, going out of his way to save as many people as he can in his dying days.
Yep.
And we return back to Smallville, Kansas.
With Lana.
Yep. And I really like the art that they've actually done here with Lana Lang, the place she lives at. It really stands out.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It does.
I'll just see wearing a Superman shirt.
It's like it's set in an urban area.
Yeah.
Not like an urban area outside of the city. Not main city area, and the way how it's been brought across is fantastic.
Yeah.
Of course, they have a bit of catch-up time. Talk about ye old days.
Yeah, that's sweet. When that time I put you so you went to put you around. Okay, forget. This fucking bird and walk over, we get fine. Aww.
And then not long after that, they drop into the Smallville cemetery. We're going not very far until we're finished with this issue.
Yeah.
To which we see at the cemetery, Ma and Pa Kent.
Oh yeah, I forgot. In the New 52, they're dead. Karen Batman parents. Why did DC want to make Superman the Batman? The only boy in the New 52 that ever Superman the Batman.
Well, we can't blame Bendis for the death of these parents.
No, we can't.
So that's one good thing.
Yeah. This is more a disease idea. It's Grant Moore's idea.
We can blame Didio though. Because it's part of his project.
Yep. This was his baby. All cross and burned.
Well, after we catch up, after that we return back to the Shang-Chi province, back to the plateau, and of course we see Dr. Omen once again to the event, which causes a very quick skip to the North Branch of Minnesota. How rude.
Your time to shine come. All my dreams are on their way. And then we go back to the Minnesota with the truck driver.
All right, we move into a truckie that throws something at someone, being very
Being an asshole.
Yep.
Like, what the hell?
As it continues, he becomes the next wannabe Superman.
Right, well, I want to say this. Like, what the hell is? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover.
What's that? Well, this is the energy. This is the energy beam. This energy particle. We later learn is infused with the Superman's genome, and so when this energy blast hits this guy, he's an average citizen, but he becomes a Superman. He thinks he's Superman because it infuses him with Superman's memories, and so it's significant in that respect. And it's one of the things that it has consequences. And he gains superpowers from it. Obviously, he gains the powers of Superman, and that has a huge impact. And his interaction with the New 52 Superman as the series progresses is what hastens the new Superman's death.
Also funny panel where he said, "No, no," and kaboom.
Yeah.
After this, we return back to Metropolis with the New 52 Superman, going back to Lois.
Yep.
Just a few short panels, nothing being said. For the first page, then moving into the next.
Actually, there's a part down with new video words that quote, "Our comment wanted to cut there without the word front downliners. I'm glad because the argument and all out and saying over the secret identity situation made me realize how much I miss talking to my best friend every day. And being the next big story." That's sweet.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people who read this series, they might forget that Superman and Lois Lane were not a couple; they were just friends. In fact, Lois Lane was a complete bitch. She revealed her secret identity in the Truth storyline.
Oh yeah, that did happen. I completely forgot about that crap.
Yeah, Superman is in fact he's coupled with Wonder Woman at this time, and so I think one of the things that Tomasi did really well in this entire story is just like he's really good at writing about families and relationships between Lois and Clark and John Kent and their son and the Super Sons. He was very good at writing the relationship between all the characters here during the end of the final days of Superman. It was very well written, and you could really feel the emotions of the characters.
Yeah. Also, he buried the hatchet with New 52 Worlds and New 52 Superman by having him fix that secret. Okay, he fixed it again. Any crap, that stuff still happens, but he actually made New 52 Superman justify his actions and New 52 Worlds action as well, and they kind of buried the hatchet. Which, okay, you maybe give a shit New 52 Worlds and New 52 Superman, you maybe give a shit about that weird friendship. Good job, Tomasi. I still do.
He's good at what he does, and I think that's also why many people, including ourselves, actually enjoy his storytelling.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to give depth, not only to the characters, but also to the environment.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who's going to take up issue 2?
I will.
Okay, go ahead, Tebby.
Okay, Part 2, Finding Human Party Dark Discovery, with an awesome cover with Superman Batman. Oh, cover? Can you show the cover? Yeah. With a Chinese dragon with Superman Batman fighting a Chinese tiger. Interesting cover. Not a favorite cover, but it's pretty cool. By the way, this issue takes place in the Superman vs. Batman series. Which I think it does, I don't remember. Anyway, we got Superman flying into Gotham. With Batman fighting these people. Who are these guys? I don't know. They're not that important, so whatever. Next. We got the Superman out the New York Batman finally. With Superman said that quote. But yeah, evening. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's that Superman decides to help out.
Yep. And we cut back to the Batcave. Well, actually, we want the Wayne Manor. Yeah, Wayne Manor. Yep. With Superman's quote. Well, Batman said, my bad. Batman. He said, 5 Peter Parker, battles well, August Krypton Chamber, a perfect storm, Clark. That found says smacked down the middle of. Before you tried to do one, terminal, when symbol. Yep, no symbol, Clark. I got Damien back in the dark. Damn it! Oh yeah, Damien did die! They also have that story as well, when during the Batman Incorporated stuff.
Yeah, that would be leading into the Robin Rises arc.
Yeah, Robin Omega. Wait, was it Alpha?
They'll probably cover at a later date.
that story is all the Hellbat armor, the dying in superpowers, it was the whole thing. Good story, but continuity-wise, it was confusing. But anyway, Batman said, you're still here with them, everything we are is spoiled. Look, if I thought there was a chance to fix it, I'd take it, but not. The Kryptonite Malgenicy, hard word to pronounce. Eating that way, I made it different. With all the crazy about what we thought, we should have found time over. I never said what's coming, and I'm not here to set the hope or sympathy blues. I'm here because I need to find. Oh yeah. Better get Superman until about it. I Batman to find a successor. Who is the successor? Well, it's Supergirl, of course. Okay. Before you know what's going on with Supergirl, they have to explain what's going on with Supergirl more than I can. Basically, Superman tried to locate Supergirl for a couple of weeks during the True Fox stuff, even though that didn't happen. During True Fox stuff, I don't mind Superman even save a Supergirl in this story until now. So, timeline, okay. Correct me wrong. Where is Supergirl during this timeline? Because during the True Fox, I know she lost her powers. Even though that doesn't make any sense, because in the True Fox, she went in that. Nah, my boy Tony. You know what? We'll be here all day if I try to explain Supergirl's history. Okay. Batman will okay with Supergirl in general. Superman talked to Titus with tell Damien she get tired and cut that together. I'm sure they have a blast. Aww, that's kind of sweet. Well, I really should keep them tired after meet each other. That would be adorable. Oh wait, we did get that. And Super Pets. And Super Sense, Super Pet Story.
Yep.
That's all. Right. Bring your candles to the cave. I'm back to farm. Yep. Superman says how to back out. That's it all. That was the first try. And Superman talks to Alfred one more time, and yes, he agreed. Batman gets frustrated and smashes basically a part of the Batmobile. Okay.
That scene when Batman smashes that screen is one of the most poignant scenes in that issue, because it really shows how Batman was hiding his emotions, and how both Batman and Superman were talking, but they were really talking through each other, and none of them really stated how they felt, really. Batman sort of kept everything inside, and that is a rare moment of showing his frustration. He internalizes a lot of his emotional pain, and that was absolutely beautifully written by Tomasi, that scene, and the way Alfred is looking at Batman, and he knows what he's experiencing, and just another fantastically crafted scene.
Yeah, I show Batman frustrated because he his best friend, because in a way yeah, I have all New 52 Batman, New 52 Man, and well, I love Snyder, but during DCU, it was a complete clusterfucking mess. But after Snyder to Gordon Batman, it was a mess. So true, it was just a complete fuck. But Tamaki and Snyder both get Batman great, and this scene of Batman smashing actually showed Batman well about who's the best friend. He like sad, who's the best friend. It actually kind of sounds big about it.
Yeah.
Oh. We come back to Metropolis with the imparted Superman. Well, rescuing these kids from the fire. Okay. I don't know about this guy, and finding this guy to be a jerk. So whatever. But you guys stay, people. That's good, at least. Yay. Oh, I have to be Jimmy Olsen. Oh yeah, can we forget you? What did you do in New 52? What did you do in New 52? I forget. Yeah, whatever. So Superman saves some people and he leaves. Okay. Wait. Oh wait, shit! I forgot. I forgot one minute. So Superman actually saved the kid. He actually put the kid out the building by accident. And then he saved the kid again. Wow, this guy is gonna be a jerk. Good job, Policy Man. Good job, asshole, jerk. Alright, this guy's freaking nuts. Huh. Anyway, we got the Superman bound going to China, and then attacked by this dragon monster and this tiger thingy. Who are these guys? I don't know. Apparently they're called Chow Z. What Chow Z? I don't know. You see, I don't know who these guys are, and even I'm lost. Apparently they're both parallel and embodied of the Chinese zodiac. Okay. But they bite the dragon gut people. They kick their asses, I think. I don't know. And they ran into Dr. Omen. I think. I don't remember. Big gasp, but don't hear and story. Never had blood drawn that easy before. Got to get to Natural City. Oh, and the comment basically trying to get to Natural City, basically. With Superman, right now he's bleeding. And he said, they're at the Natural City to find Supergirl. And that's what they're calling it, to find Supergirl. So, what do you think about issue 2? About issue 1?
Yeah. Yeah, it has to be remembered too that at the end of the New 52 is when they DC began to start lining up Supergirl's storyline with the CW Supergirl, I think.
Yeah,
the DEO or whatever the hell that was, and so that Supergirl was consenting to let herself be experimented upon. And in the next issue here, Superman and Batman check that out, or Superman doesn't realize that Supergirl, in fact, is voluntarily letting herself be experimented upon because Supergirl's powers at this time are fluctuating.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a lot of control over her powers because of what she's recently went through prior to this storyline. And issue 3 starts off with at a DEO ghost site where it shows basically Superman coming in and breaking in and to break Supergirl out. He thinks that Supergirl is there against her will. Of course, she's not. Yeah. He gets her out of there, and he has a conversation with her. And obviously, she gets a little upset with him, and before they can have a conversation, Supergirl gives a long explanation as to how she ended up where she is. I don't need to read all that. All you need to know is that for whatever reason, she she's lost
Lost her
control of her
powers.
powers a little bit, and she's just trying to get in touch with her powers and figure out how they work. And she's cooperating with the DEO. And
Actually, go back to the panel. Like, go back to that panel with the Supergirl explanation, because actually knows on it is they also do the True Fuck stuff where Superman is a Daniel revealed. So
Good to see you,
timeline.
Skip and Tosh. Glad you made it. Got a bit of a visitor.
Yeah, apparently apparently the Fox Man about Supergirl losing her powers, that did happen. I think that happened at the end of the story. But also then there was True Fuck, that Supergirl trying to pick up a hero even though she has her powers. So wait, let me get this straight. So in the True Fuck, at the end of her story, she has her powers. But near the end of it too, her book got canceled. So if she went in Zero the entire time, then why didn't she help during the True Fuck? My brain is hurting trying to explain out this continuity, even in the Supergirl stuff. Huh. Anyway, we should probably continue because that long explanation could take way too long. Cover?
Well, that scene ends. Superman confronts Supergirl, and you know that he tells her that he's dying. At least it doesn't play out the full scene, but he obviously tells her. It then switches to China in the Loess Plateau in Shanghai province in China, where we see Dr. Omen again, where it's quite clear that she's, I guess she's. Not sure what the hell she's doing some experimentation, and apparently I was never really clear why she was she's experimenting on dragons or some damn thing.
I'm confused.
Yeah. In any event, I don't think that was really important to the storyline. It was more an excuse to sort of I think fill space from Tomasi, I think. But the more important.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of feel like filler because that document I feel like filler the more thing about. It's really very important. But
in any event, we have the guy who thinks he's Superman enters the Daily Planet.
Yep.
And then we just have an extended scene where he's making his way through the planet, thinking he's Clark Kent, talking to people, and eventually he gets violent, and he ends up killing some people with his heat vision, and he gets taken down by Lois Lane, who obviously knows, as everyone else, that it's Clark Kent.
Yep, with 2 tasers. Awesome. That's badass. That's the best thing I've ever seen you with the Superman ever do. Awesome.
Yeah. And the next scene is we go to the Arctic Circle, the Fortress of Solitude, where Superman is having further conversations with Supergirl, and he's basically giving her the big speech about, this is what you have to do. It's not about us. It's about them. It's about paying it forward so people can see it, being an example to the rest of the world. And Superman's trying to inspire his cousin because he knows that he wants her to carry on this, obviously, the Supergirl mantle once he is gone.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite it's a nice speech. Again, Tomasi does a really good job here with the dialogue. You really get into Superman's head. You really see how selfless Superman is in his conversations with Supergirl. And I like on the right hand side here, he just as a callback to the Superman movie with the head giant. He has his own giant head that will always be able to speak to Kara when he's gone.
Yeah.
To give her advice, just like Jor-El used to, Jor-El's head would give him advice. So I thought that's a nice callback. And
Yeah,
basically,
it's a full circle.
that's right. And the issue ends with Wonder Woman showing up saying, "Here you are," and she's quite upset because, when were you going to tell me? And of course, since Wonder Woman has been sleeping with him, she's a little upset.
Yep. Awkward. Ooh. Ex-girlfriend. Yeah. And the truth was they broke up.
Well, they weren't ex-girl. They were together at this time.
That's true. But then they broke up during the truth walk because he lost his powers. I'm not kidding. That they have in truth walk. I got all memorized. Thank you, Axel. Okay.
All right, let's move into part 4 then.
Yep, with this issue Superman Wonder Woman at the store series.
It's time for their big conversation. Oh boy! And of course, we've got Diana and Clark Kent having their one-on-one with Supergirl present.
Yep.
And who was the loose lips that let her know? Oh, it was Batman.
Yeah, it's Batman. Yeah, he's saying we always spoke about.
And you get the feeling it's not the way she wanted to hear it.
Yeah. As Super said, you guys need some time. So when I need to reach me out, well, just go ahead and reach me. Okay.
Some nice art for Supergirl there too in this panel. It really stands out.
She actually looks so adorable.
Very feminine.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Carl Manvers.
Oh yeah. Damn it, like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, you can't. You can't fault DC doesn't have a Carl Manvers, that's for sure. Thank God.
Well, we gotta have a Carl Manvers now. Thanks to that bye chief.
Of course, the question comes up between them in the area of trust, and she's basically having to surrender that. Okay, she does actually trust him, and they leave the situation to him to basically solve the only way he can.
Yeah. The tough over both of us these last few months. Months? Before we go any further, I need to know one thing. Do you love me, Clark? And then they kiss. Okay.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Well, I did not want to do
gorgeous art.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If I give this 10%, well, I may not like doing this shit, but I hate doing it for force. Beyond belief. Tomorrow,
check out her butt there. Check out her nice little ass.
Yes. Very funny.
Very nice.
At least it doesn't look like Carl Manvers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
all right. Like I said, I really not like doing shit, but I hate every day one. But tomorrow maybe you get to do it about doing shit for once.
At least he gives the answer in the action and not telling the audience.
Yeah, that's shock value.
This is something where some comic creators do actually fail in that. Right? There's nothing wrong with showing if they've got some thoughts leading up to the kiss, but sometimes they just put a word salad and it sort of ruins the situation.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the last thing that you want to see in a situation that might turn out really well in a comic, but the moment a bad word salad comes in, it just can turn the reader off.
Yeah,
this is where you can see that we know that Tomasi really has taken his time to get himself engrossed in not just the audience around Superman, but also around the personality. Like, think of all the work that Tomasi had to do just to get his head around of, okay, how am I going to end off this New 52 Superman?
Yeah.
How am I going to get this head